I've heard this from hundreds of patients over the years. My hands keep tingling, doctor. My legs feel wobbly. I thought it was just age catching up. But here's the truth. It's not just age. It's a biological signal. Your body whispering that something deeper is running low. After 60, the collagen fibers that once held your joints steady and kept your nerves firing smoothly begin to thin, strand by strand. What once felt like small stiffness or light tingling can slowly turn into weakness, even hesitation when you stand up from a chair. I'm Dr. Samuel Hartley, and for more than 25 years, I've studied how nutrition supports the aging body, especially how collagen affects not just your skin, but your strength, your coordination, and even the way your nervous system communicates. And what I've seen again and again is that rebuilding this lost foundation doesn't always require pills or treatments. Sometimes it begins with what's on your plate. Today I want to show you 8 simple collagen-rich snacks backed by research that may help your body rebuild from within. These aren't fads or expensive supplements. They're real foods that can support the strength in your legs, the steadiness in your hands, and that quiet confidence that comes when your body finally starts to cooperate again. Because here's something most people don't realize. Collagen doesn't just cushion your joints. It feeds your nerves. It protects the sheath that allows each signal to reach your muscles. When that system runs low, even simple movements begin to feel uncertain. But once you start giving your body the right building blocks, change can come faster than you think. And the first step? It's delicious. Most people think tingling hands or unsteady legs are just signs of aging nerves. But what's really happening begins much deeper, inside the collagen framework that holds everything together. Imagine your collagen as the internal scaffolding of your body, a flexible mesh that keeps your joints stable, your skin resilient, and your nerves insulated. By the time you reach 60, that scaffolding weakens by 1 to 2% every year. Not because your body forgets how to make collagen, but because it's missing the raw materials, the amino acids glycine, proline, and hydroxyproline. These are the microscopic threads your body weaves into collagen, yet stress, low protein intake, and blood sugar imbalance quietly erode them. When those fibers thin, 2 things happen at once. Your joints lose their smooth motion, and the protective myelin sheath around your nerves begins to fray. That's when you feel that strange pins and needles sensation, the unsteady legs, the stiffness in your fingers. Your nerves are trying to fire, but the insulation around them has small gaps, and collagen plays a hidden role in sealing them. A 2022 study from the American Journal of Clinical Nutrition found that when seniors increased glycine and vitamin C together, collagen synthesis rose by nearly 40%. Another from Kyoto University showed that collagen peptides not only improve skin elasticity, but also enhanced peripheral nerve function, suggesting the same repair mechanism may help steadiness and coordination. Here's the part most people never hear. Cortisol, your stress hormone, is collagen's quiet enemy. It breaks down those fibers faster than your body can rebuild them. That's why chronic stress, poor sleep, or skipping protein-rich foods after 60 can accelerate weakness. But the good news is the repair system still works beautifully. Give your body the right fuel, and it begins weaving that internal mesh again, strengthening nerves, joints, and confidence. And to start that process, we'll begin not with pills, but with one indulgent science-backed treat that tastes like dessert, yet nourishes like medicine. Let's start with something that feels almost too good to be true: dark chocolate. Not the sugary kind you find by the checkout line, but real, rich dark chocolate, 70% cacao or higher. Inside those deep cocoa beans are compounds called flavonols and proanthocyanidins. Harvard researchers found these plant molecules may help stimulate your body's own stem cells and improve blood flow to your extremities, the very areas where tingling often begins. When paired with almonds and a few dried goji berries, you're creating more than a snack. You're giving your body glycine from the nuts, antioxidants from the chocolate, and vitamin C from the berries. Together, they act like an internal repair crew for your nerves and connective tissue. Just one small cluster a day, about the size of a thumb, is enough to start nudging your cells back into renewal mode. Now, if you prefer something soft and refreshing, gelatin berry bites are a simple powerhouse. Gelatin is collagen in its most absorbable form. A 2021 study published in Nutrients showed that older adults who took gelatin before movement experienced 37% less joint pain. When you dissolve 2 tablespoons of plain gelatin into warm cherry or pomegranate juice, you're combining amino acids and antioxidants, the perfect recipe for smoother motion and steadier balance. Keep them chilled in small molds. 1 or 2 cubes before a walk is all it takes. The next one is my personal favorite, bone broth. Slow-cooked chicken bones release glycine and proline, the 2 amino acids that repair both cartilage and the sheath around your nerves. I often tell my patients, a cup of broth a day keeps stiffness away. Add a dash of lemon for vitamin C and a few sprigs of parsley for trace minerals. It's simple, warm, and deeply restorative. If you want something bright and uplifting, try a guava yogurt bowl. Guava delivers more vitamin C than an orange, and when paired with Greek yogurt's protein, it activates collagen production while feeding your gut's beneficial bacteria, which researchers now link directly to improved nerve signaling. Add almonds or walnuts for omega fats that calm inflammation. And finally, pineapple nut bites. Pineapple contains bromelain, a natural enzyme that helps your body digest proteins and clear inflammation. 2 key factors in joint and nerve repair. Combine chunks of fresh pineapple with cashews or macadamia nuts, sprinkle cinnamon, and you have a snack that tastes tropical but works medicinally, helping your body rebuild from within. Each of these foods carries the same quiet message to your cells: rebuild, reconnect, and restore. They're small rituals, but they reawaken the body's natural intelligence, the ability to repair itself when given what it needs. But there's one more step that makes all the difference, a way to multiply these effects simply by timing them right and pairing them with a calming rhythm your body recognizes. Healing isn't just about what you eat, it's when and how you do it. Your body follows a rhythm as precise as a clock. Each nutrient, each enzyme, each amino acid enters a biological window when your body can use it best. After 60, these windows narrow, which is why timing becomes the quiet secret to recovery. Let's begin with the morning hours. This is when your cortisol levels peak, and that stress hormone can quietly break down collagen if breakfast is skipped or full of sugar. Instead, start your day with a collagen-supporting ritual. A small bowl of guava yogurt or a cup of warm bone broth signals safety to your nervous system and tells your body, we're fed, we're safe, we can repair. The glycine in both helps lower cortisol, restoring the balance between stress and rebuilding. Midday is your prime collagen building window. Between 11 a.m. and 2 p.m., your metabolism is highest and blood flow strongest. That's the perfect time for a dark chocolate cluster or a handful of pineapple nut bites. The antioxidants protect your new collagen fibers from damage, while bromelain and healthy fats reduce inflammation that often peaks after lunch. Think of this period as the construction shift, the part of the day when your cells are busy rebuilding what age has worn down. In the late afternoon or early evening, your digestive enzymes slow down. That's when gelatin bites come in. They're easy to absorb, gentle on the stomach, and prepare your body for repair. Overnight glycine also acts as a natural sleep supporter, helping you fall asleep faster and stay in deeper, restorative cycles. And that's when your collagen fibers knit themselves back together, when you're resting. A few practical notes from the clinic. Drink plenty of water. Collagen synthesis depends on hydration as much as amino acids. Combine these snacks with light movement. Simple stretching or a 10-minute walk sends oxygen to your tissues, amplifying repair. And if you take medications, always check with your healthcare provider before introducing gelatin or concentrated collagen foods, since they can interact with blood thinners or supplements. The beauty of this approach is its simplicity. No pills, no extremes, just rhythm. You're not forcing the body to heal. You're reminding it how. Because once your system feels steady again, you'll notice it in small ways. The way you rise from your chair without thinking, the quiet confidence in your step, the return of trust in your own hands. But healing doesn't end with food. It deepens when you understand why you're rebuilding, to stay strong not just for yourself, but for the ones you love. Every one of these foods we've talked about, the dark chocolate clusters, the bone broth, the guava yogurt, the gelatin bites, the pineapple nut mix, isn't just nutrition, it's communication. Each bite tells your body, you still remember how to rebuild. Over the years, I've seen men in their 70s regain steadiness in their walk, women who thought their hands would always tingle, hold a paintbrush again, and grandparents lift their grandkids with that quiet smile of surprise, as if their body finally caught up to their spirit. That's what collagen repair really means. It's not about vanity or numbers. It's about connection, between nerve and muscle, between food and healing, between you and the life you still want to live. So, as you finish this video, I want you to do something simple. Look at your hands, the same hands that have worked, created, held, and comforted for decades. They've earned the right to feel strong again. Your body hasn't given up on you. It's waiting for your signal, one small, consistent act of care at a time. If this message resonates, stay close. This community was built for people like you, those who still believe in the body's ability to recover, to adapt, to thrive. If you found this helpful, tap, like, subscribe, and share this with someone who needs to hear it. Because every time we choose nourishment over neglect, we reclaim a little more of who we were meant to be. And maybe, the next time you stand up from that chair, without hesitation, without fear, you'll remember, strength was never lost. It was simply waiting to be rebuilt. You're not done yet. You're just getting started.